What was the scariest city you've ever visited? Grew up in Bogota, Colombia, the early 90s. Every day was an adventure and survival. Luckily, Colombia is much better now. Any city where the Uber driver says, "You sure you want to be dropped off here?" The open drug market area in Vancouver is crazy. Thousands of bent, doubled over, young people, mainly, smoking, snorting drugs in the open. Goes on for blocks, and it was a nightmare to witness. I was only driving through it. New Orleans. Granted, it's not as dangerous as half the cities on the list, but I grew up in a really safe town in Europe, and within my first 48 hours in NOLA, I was threatened with a machete, and my friends were robbed at gunpoint. Dnipro, Ukraine, particularly its outskirts and right bank. Doesn't help that I'm an American who was walking around during a time of war, blown up buildings and Soviet infrastructure that has been poorly maintained through the years. I was later told that going there alone was a huge mistake by other Ukrainians who even live closer to the front line. Flint, Michigan. We had to take a detour off the interstate due to construction, and I'd swear I would have rather been in I Hear Banjos territory than there. If a city could be a dead carcass, it would be Flint. Cairo. Got separated from my tour group for 15 minutes, and the amount of men who surrounded me and wouldn't take no for an answer was terrifying. My heart was racing until I finally spotted my group.